I am Masenko, and today we are going to be streaming some Civilization 6. Ain't that fun? Today I'm joined by good old Captain Herr Knochenbruch. He is
Ahoy there!
He is my Heerseer and a representative of the Grand Pirate Party. I'm also joined by Tiberius of the Grand Pirate Party. He's going to act as my temporary treasurer for this stream in
Ahoy.
Meier's stead. So I've loaded up the game already to avoid any sort of lag in the stream that we can avoid. And also I wanted to quickly give a shout out to Ken's Casino. Head on down to Ken Lane's Casino, make some bids on what'll happen in the election and in game. It's a lot of fun, so go do that. You can win some money or lose some money. It's up to you and up to the odds of chance. All right, we're gonna continue the game. Right now it is turn 30. Just to recap a little bit on what's going on, we've got some city-states up here. Our capital is currently producing a holy site. We got a settler ready to settle. We had a little fun maneuver where we lured out these barbarian spearmen and took their camp. But our warrior seems to be in a little bit of trouble. I don't think he will die. But there's that. Over here we got Russia. And this has been a very contentious topic about how we should approach them. We could talk about that during the session. And yeah, a couple bills that were passed. There was a motion to allow me to choose research and civics and social policies for the next 10 turns. So I'll be taking advantage of that this session. And I think that covers everything. Was there anything else that anybody wanted to touch on?
Sorry, what was that?
Was there anything else that anybody wanted to touch on? Anything worth mentioning?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good on my end.
So I'm going to go ahead and choose the research. We're going to go ahead and get started on archery. We have the Eureka for it. It'll give us stronger military units for better defenses. We already have a slinger here, which can be nicely upgraded, and it gives us potentially the Temple of Artemis. And our city will have at least one camp, maybe future camps, which are good with this. Gives amenities, which C9 really loves. So yeah, we're going to click that. And we're going to go ahead and move our slinger into position here to try and help defend our warrior. Warrior is going to fortify with confirmation from my Heerseer.
Yeah, that seems solid, though I'm concerned about us sending that settler off undefended.
I intend to bring this scout here down to try and escort it. And we're going to try to settle probably around here. Near up.
That should be fine, though of course I'm still concerned since we don't have the discipline civic that the scout is squishy.
Yeah, well, that is a good point, and we'll see if that plan works out or not, and hopefully we don't run into any trouble. If we do, I am more than happy to bring back our units and retreat the settler away from harm's way. So we'll figure that out. I'm going to fortify this here. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Danke. Alright. We are going to move the scout here. I'm an idiot. There's no passage through there. I have to go down this way. Okay, we'll reroute. Actually, that allows me to give him a promotion. So we're gonna give faster movement on hill terrain, I believe, since there's a lot of hills over here. And I believe, no, maybe next turn. Maybe next turn we can rename him. Now for this boat here, we're on sort of critical health right now. We're on 31 out of 100 health. So I think since the ship is not within range of us anymore, I would fortify it for a couple turns and then go see if we can finish it off. What are your thoughts?
Which direction did the ship head?
It's in the sort of fog of war by this encampment, probably. I'm not 100%.
Okay, yeah, we should be fine there. And if not, we'll have a turn or so of warning to be able to pull it away.
Yes, absolutely. Alrighty, so we're gonna rest and repair there, and we will start to move our settler forward. And it looks like that barbarian scout is still sitting there, so we'll be sure to try and drive him off with our scout as he comes down the path. Alrighty, so that's turn number 30. The gold is currently at 97 in our inventory, and we're making 5.2 gold per turn.
Where's your debt?
My debt? I'm not 100% sure. Where do I check for that? Go to city. No, let's go look here. Yields, right? My debt is the holy site in Nidaros, for the city of Nidaros, and my unit expenses are -1 for the Viking longship. So -2, 1 for Nidaros, 1 for the federal treasury, I believe. Was that correct? Tiberius?
Yeah, but I don't think the holy site's kicking in yet.
Yeah, no, probably not. But it shows here in the expenses that it is, for whatever reason. Yeah, well, it hasn't kicked in per turn yet. And down in the total expenses per turn. You're right. It's just, I guess it's just showing it for the future. I don't know. Sometimes the UI can be a little confusing, but we should be fine. Just the Viking longship is taking out a gold per turn. All right, clicking next turn. Alrighty. So good news. Our warrior down here has got a promotion. He was attacked by the spearman and did quite a bit of damage to it. Let's take some screenshots of all this. We're gonna move our scout down here. It seems to be blocking the way a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna skip a turn for a settler. And then we're gonna move the...
That settler, I think, should pull back.
Yeah?
Because I'm very nervous having it that close to that scout.
I don't think the scout can take it. It's been twice now that the settler has been there near the scout, but I'll pull it back one. There's no harm in doing that until the other scout arrives. This slinger here will go into the woods. That'll give it a nice advantage. Now for this, I think we take the promotion right now. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. +7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units, I think, is the correct choice here. Except
yeah, I agree.
the taking against ranged attacks. This just seems more useful for this situation.
Yeah, the only thing is that the amphibious is really good, but I think that's outweighed by how beneficial battle cry.
Let's zoom in and take some screenshots here. An unmet city-state has been defeated, which is interesting. I think we can start moving this scout again.
Also, can I just say we've got an impressive 3 people watching on Twitch right now.
Ooh. Are they saying anything?
I think one of them's me.
That's better than usual. It's about 3 times. That's better than usual. Okay. This lovely scout will continue exploring the south near Russia. All right, next turn. Turn number 2. Okay. So some stuff happened. First of all,
Oh boy, our ship's back.
yes.
Yeah, so I would say just pull down the coast as far as we can go with the longship and repair there. I don't think the quadrireme will pursue us,
Yeah,
like
especially
outside
since-
of a certain
Especially
range.
since the city-state is there. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
go past the city-state. So the barbarian scout that we were a little worried about is now in our border. So that was a good call by you. I'm gonna move my scout down here. And we're gonna click over here so we can get a nice screenshot of that. We're gonna move our settler right into the city, and we're going to so the spearman killed himself on my warrior here, and this barbarian scout attacked the slinger. I think I'll just kill the scout with the slinger. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
So we're gonna do that, and we got bronze working Eureka, which is nice.
Nice.
That's very good. And this warrior will keep healing up. The scout will continue this way. This ship will get out of range as best it can. Okay, 2 more turns until the holy site is done. Right now we have 108 gold in our inventory. And we're making 5.2 gold per turn. Alrighty. I think I'll hit next turn button now. And I'd like to try and cut off this scout as best we can, since it's been alerted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start that escort with this scout. We'll send our slinger to go try to cut him off. We'll create an escort formation.
Where are we ultimately trying to send the settler?
Just to right here near the end of the river, so that we can be within a few tiles of Mount Vesuvius.
Gotcha.
Since the declaration was...
May I suggest an alternative? I think the spot to the right with the horses and the wheat next to the mountains. That's
Oh, yeah, that one's pretty good too. That's a pretty good spot.
got
yeah.
river, pretty defensible.
Yeah,
Not that much overlap with the capital.
I like that better actually, and that's still within range of the wine as well, and the gypsum. out of range of the
Yeah, that
warrior.
definitely looks like a sweet spot.
So yeah, I actually really agree with that. Cool. So now this boat can finally rest and repair. I'm gonna take more screenshots.
Also, shout out to the 5 people that are now watching our stream. Ooh, 6 people.
We're killing it. And we found the other side of the continent, everyone. Check that out. Right by the Lena River. Excellent. I'm honestly surprised we haven't found any other civilizations yet. So we're at 113 gold, 5.2 gold per turn still. Gonna go ahead and click that next turn button. Okay. So, we got a Eureka for state workforce, which is very good. That is because we have just finished building a holy site. There is a violent storm in St. Petersburg. 1 tile was damaged, 0 population loss, 0 units killed, 0 tiles gained fertility. Take a sexy screenshot of that storm. Perhaps our people should consider sending aid to Russia potentially, but we'll see about that. I don't know if that'll be very popular. So it seems that the scout, I'm not sure where the scout went, but we're in a bit of a pickle because we have some barbarian spearmen who have spotted our slinger. So, looking at the current situation, what do you recommend, my dear Hersir?
Yes.
What do you recommend for this current situation? There's a spearman who has spotted our slinger. I'm not sure where the scout went, but I'm going to assume it's north, right behind the spearman probably.
I would say to pull the slinger towards our city into those woods past the horses, so that
right.
and then move the warrior up to start to deal with the spearmen, because if you try to engage the spearmen with the slinger with no infantry support, it will get rolled over.
That is true. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it 1 tile here, so now it's out of visual range of the warrior, and I'm gonna give it a promotion.
I think that works too.
District. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and take volley, +5 range strength versus land units. The other one doesn't seem very useful right now, but it is defensive when I'm using district.
It seems like that volley will serve us well in the short run and won't be bad in the long run, so.
Sure. So I'm going to move that warrior up, and we can start moving our scout towards the desired location. And we're going to move our scout up here. Next production in the queue will probably be, so we have 13 turns on a settler. I kind of want to get a builder out, or another Viking longship. But a second Viking longship will trigger shipbuilding. Yeah, that should be fine. Shipbuilding's gonna take 40.
Highly recommend that course of action.
Well, see, here's the thing. There are 3 very, very good options: Viking longship, settler, and builder. Builder will give our capital really good shit right now. Builder can upgrade these cattle and deer, because we just finished animal husbandry before we started researching archery. The settler will fulfill one of the pirates' good goals of potentially settling up here by the coast, by all this crab and this tobacco and the gypsum. And the longship will also suit the pirates quite well and our desire for exploration. Settler seems a little
I mean,
costly.
both as a pirate and as the Herser, I think it's vital that we build the longship, but I think that I don't think we'd go amiss by doing a builder first.
Let's see how expensive the builder is. It's 200 gold. Okay, so it seems like the builder's going to take a little while for us to be able to actually purchase it. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with the longship. And that is my final decision. Take a little picture of that. Okay. Currently, the gold per turn, so we got 119 in the inventory, and we're making 4.2 per turn now. Just to clarify, that -1 is now coming from the holy site in Nidaros. Did you catch all that, Tiberius? Okay. Click in next turn. This is now going into turn 5 here. Okay. So, we've got our scout. It's going to continue moving up this way. The storm rages on. It's now headed northwest. It's heading sort of towards us, but I don't think it will reach us by any
Yeah, it's
stretch.
gonna die before it gets near us.
God, I love this whole storm stuff. It's so fun to look at it in the map when it's this big cloud. Oh, I love it. It's great. So now we got a little. The spearman has began to engage us a little bit more. So I'm thinking, he's close to our capital. I'm not one to usually try to fight, but I think for the good people,
I'd say I think we could engage him at this point. Now that this warrior's in range.
Yes, we're going to do that, and we are going to fight. It is going to be a glorious fight, and we will take down these aggressors. The Tundra folk will bow before us. Okay, so we had a very successful fight here. The spearman has been severely wounded, and we have taken very little casualties, or very little damage whatsoever. I expect him to try and hit our slinger, but that will kill the unit on itself.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Now, I'm going to continue traveling up along the coast with this scout. And current gold in the treasury is 123. And the gold per turn is 4.2. Clicking next turn. Okay, so we have finished archery, which is really, really cool. And we also finished mysticism. I'm going to change our policies from survey in military policies to maritime industries, so that our longship takes less time to produce. And I'm going to keep God King as our economic policy, because I like gold and I like faith. We're going to lock those in.
Seems solid.
Okay. The storm peters out, no pun intended, by the fact that it was just in St. Petersburg. And we're gonna go ahead and start. Now, should we do celestial navigation or shipbuilding? What was the recommended tech, Tiberius?
I think celestial navigation is better.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And we get that harbor district. We get the great lighthouse, potentially. Lighthouses are just spectacular. Shipbuilding would give us quadriremes, and it would allow
Yeah, but
land
it's
units
46
to embark.
turns away. Like that's a classical era
True.
technology.
That is a classical era tech. You are correct. Okay, we'll start with celestial navigation. For that, and then for our civic, we're gonna start with early empire. And we have an envoy. Now, I believe there is nothing defining who sends envoys where, which could pose problematic.
I mean, that's something. Would that fall under a recommendation from your Thane, and then you would decide it?
Yeah, I think that falls under diplomatic relations. So
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
should.
It does. It should. For now, we're going to define it as under diplomatic relations. Feel free to sue me
Sue me.
on this, for those of you listening. But I do believe that for now it does fall under diplomacy. And since we do love that sweet, sweet culture, I'm going to put it into Vilnius for the long-term culture benefits. I'm going to confirm that placement there. Make sure that we get a nice picture of that. We like Vilnius. Vilnius was the first one we met anyway, so we're gonna continue with that line of thinking that they are better friends to us. So I think we've done a good job of fending off the barbarians, and I think I'll hear what you have to say on what we should do next. But I am partial to potentially just camp our units and heal them for now.
Well, they're pretty high, so I'd say yeah, we could just heal them and then just push them and take that encampment that's right there.
Okay. So I'm just gonna heal up the warrior. I'm gonna, I could move the slinger in and upgrade it to a archer now. Thoughts on that?
I think that's a valuable use of.
Okay.
Hell
I
yeah.
think I'll do that. How much is it? It's gonna cost 45 gold. That's not that much. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll give our warrior time to heal, and we'll be good to go.
So right now we have 127 gold in the treasury, 4.2 gold per turn. And we're gonna move this scout up the coast some more. Ooh, there is a quadrireme there, so I'm gonna move him out of range of the quadrireme and into range of the slinger. Now the slinger can't actually get him because he is on hill and marsh tiles, so that's good. We are in good shape over there, and get that all taken care of. There's a little clusterfuck going on over here. All right, click in that young next turn button. Okay. It looks like the Hattusan warrior has actually finished off the spearmen that we were worried about.
Weird flex, but okay.
So yeah, so that's that, unfortunately. But we'll see.
I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but also just means it's less time to take out that encampment now.
And frankly, we couldn't have killed it anyway last turn because it was out of range. Anyways, so someone built Stonehenge
That's rude.
in a faraway land, but we don't actually know that. We just know that we can't build Stonehenge anymore, whatever that is.
All our engineers just sort of forgot the idea of Stonehenge, and they're not sure why.
They're like, hey, maybe we should build some rocks, just put them on each other and stuff. And then someone was like, hey, let's go eat some dinner. And then they all forgot about that idea. So yeah, we're moving right here. This is going to be our settled spot. Unfortunately, we can't settle this turn, but that's going to be what that is. We're going to stop the escort formation. We'll keep the scout there for now. And the archer will now upgrade. Or the slinger will now upgrade to an archer. So now we got archers. Hell yeah. Over here, we're gonna keep moving our scout. Oof. Okay, he's gonna get attacked by a quadrireme next turn. Hopefully he doesn't die. How's our boat doing over here? Boat's at about 69% health. A Lamau. So I think he
Don't understand. What's the joke?
Yeah, I don't. No, it was just. It's just like a good number, you know.
No, I don't know. I don't understand the significance of this number.
No, it's just a number. It's like right before 70. It's pretty interesting number.
All right, take your word for it.
So currently the treasury is at 87 because I just spent gold to upgrade the archer. I believe it was 45 gold, if I'm not mistaken. Was that correct?
That's correct.
And
Just wanted to let you know that the federal treasury is losing money right now.
okay, but I can arrange the
Military.
funds. Right.
Yeah.
It's just losing money right now. Okay, well we can do something about that. Maybe we can ask Peter for some money. Let's see. We don't have anything to trade him yet. Yeah. Okay. And we're making 3.2 gold per turn. And we're probably going to be making a little less next turn, but we can actually look at our stuff here and see what we're working currently. Got these two on lock. Might switch to get some gold from those fish soon. Anyway, so we're gonna click next turn. This is now going into turn 8 of this session. Okay, some stuff happened. First, we got a shipbuilding Eureka. Because we
Excellent.
finished building our second Viking longship. 2, a barbarian scout has come from the northern camp and is now looking at our borders. So I think we should try to stop him. Over here, this scout sustained some damage, and I'm not sure. I think it'll survive the warrior one more turn if we move into this forest here.
That's the hope.
But yeah,
It's situations like that where I have to kind of guess because I literally always play with the discipline civic
yeah.
or policy or
Well,
whatever.
at least if we can't move it to this one because the quadrireme will just shoot
because
it
of
again.
zones of control.
Well, the quadrireme, we don't want it to be next to the coast right now, basically.
Yeah.
Should be okay, though.
And
Been through
the
worse.
spearman's not going to charge out of 2 squares out of its camp.
And it can't actually hit it, even if it wanted to. Because the forest would prevent an attack from happening. So,
Right.
because it only has 2 movement points and it costs 2 to actually move into the forest, so it can't do that. So we're gonna move this here, and we're gonna pray to Odin real quick. I think we should maybe ignore this camp here and start going for the northern camps. So that we can settle there.
What camp did you say we ignore?
The one that is sort of near
Yeah, I
the
agree.
next one, and start going for these northern ones so that we can get the quest for Vilnius, and B, clear space for our next city.
Yes, that seems like a sound approach.
Okay. So we're gonna do that. Start moving our units forward. And we're gonna use this archer to shoot that barbarian, scare him off. And we are going to... Now for this ship, I think we send it down the other side of the coast. From the other one. Thoughts?
Yeah, we'll have to see how far it can get before it hits impassable ice. I suspect that somewhere south of St. Petersburg it won't be able to go any farther, in which case we can just turn it around and send it up the other way.
Sure. Alright. 1 sec, I'm getting a phone call.
How dare you? All right, so I'm in charge of this stream now. I'm the new High King of Norway. This is gonna be my smooth jazz. I don't know, I ran out of ideas for this random rant I'm going on while our High King is taking his phone call. But if you have any requests for our radio station, please leave them in the Twitch chat. And don't forget to subscribe. You can donate to us on MaximumFun.org.
Alright.
Just kidding.
Hi, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
Just a quick call.
It's all good. Nothing happened while you were gone.
Oh, I'm sure. There was no
Is this a
plotting or
revolt?
something. I think probably a revolt will happen soon.
Oh, look who joined us.
Who's joined us?
What's up?
It's our hair. Our
oh,
heir.
yes. Hi, what's up? Hi.
Hey,
Welcome.
I'm just actually here to say goodnight.
Oh, good night.
I'm
Thanks for,
signing off for today.
thanks for joining us.
Good luck.
Thank you for your kind wishes.
Sleep well.
You're about to... stay tuned, because you're about to witness the settling of our second city.
I hope we'll even get a third city.
Ba-bam. The inspirational sight of Mount Vesuvius fills the citizens of our new city of Oslo with joy. Get wrecked.
Praise
other
Mount
parties.
Vesuvius. Praise Masenko.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we just founded Oslo. Which I am living for. We're gonna move our scout to go spectate around Oslo. Hell yeah. Look at that shit. Alright, sorry. I'm just very excited about Oslo. Okay, so we attacked the scout here. I think I already got a screenshot of that, but we'll take another one for good measure. We're gonna choose production. Ooh,
All right, now hear me out. Hear me out.
yes.
I think we should build a builder before we build another settler. Because then we could improve those 2 fish and trigger the Eureka for celestial navigation.
Right. So, I think that's a good idea. But I want to
But
wait
I mean, it's your
until
decision.
Yeah, no, that seems like a fine idea. We just want to make
Yeah.
we want to make the most out of this session, but I think we'll have plenty of time if we do that anyway. Because remember, I can only pick
That's true.
techs for the next 2 turns.
Of course, of course.
So if in 2 turns Celestial Navigation is been eureka'd, then we only have as long as Celestial Navigation takes to finish. But you know what? Early Empire.
That's true, but that'd still be like 10.
10 plus.
That would still be like 10.
Yeah, and we managed to settle this city, which is one of the goals that I had for this session. So I'm quite pleased. But yeah, okay. So let's get started on a builder. I think that's actually a really good idea. And for Oslo, we want probably to build something nice and cheap. Oslo doesn't seem to have a lot of production right now, so let's take a look at that and see why. I think potentially having those 1 food 2 production might be okay. I don't really ever know best how to allocate citizens. I think we'll just leave it as is, and we'll let the population grow a little fast, and then we can get more production as time goes on. We're going to be expanding into this hill tile and whatnot too, I think.
Shh, we're not allowed to admit that there's any gaps in any of our knowledge about Civ 6.
I mean, it's just a fact of nature. Okay, so I think what we should get started on is a monument, because you know what? They really like Mount Vesuvius, and I think they want to build a monument to it. Thoughts?
Yes, to celebrate that only good things have ever happened to cities built at the foot of Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, of course. So we're gonna go ahead and build that monument. Get started on that. And for the record, now that we have a second city, those citizens who are interested in forming states, that's a city. You can go form a state there if you get enough signatures, I believe. I don't remember the exact process personally, because it did get a little convoluted in my mind. But Oslo is now technically part of the capital state, but could become its own state with enough support for it. So.
Shh, we can't admit that we have any gaps in our knowledge about how Democraciv works.
Yeah, no, we're all experts. Don't worry. Just don't sue me, please, or do it. I don't care. Next turn. 90 gold in the inventory or the treasury, and 2.2 gold per turn. The expenses are coming from -2 for the longship, -1 for the archer, and then -1 for the holy site.
Also, we hit 8 viewers for like a hot second there, but it's back down to 6.
Alright, that's great. Hello 6 viewers. I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. So let's click next turn here. Okay. So good news. Our scout survived, and it has a promotion.
Excellent.
I think Ken will have to keep writing that poem about this scout, because hot damn, this scout has gone through some shit. So I think first things first, we can start finding a way out of this mess with this scout. Excuse me. And I think that's
Gesundheit.
the way to do that is
Gesundheit.
to go north. And we'll go north right there. North right there. Ooh, we found a goodie hut. Where is it? Yes. We found a little tribe. Tundra folk who do not seem terribly evil and wanting to destroy us. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to promote the scout so that it heals. And since there is a lot of... there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of terrain that's relevant right now, but we will give it hills. since there has been just a decent amount of hills just everywhere we've been so far. So, yep, that's that promotion. This scout will continue north, and we found another city-state. Excellent. This one is Laventa. Their quest is to construct a government plaza, and we've also triggered the Eureka for political philosophy. They are a... what kind of city-state are they? They're a faith city-state. I don't know if that's the correct term for it. A religious city-state, that's what it's called. And they actually have a governor assigned to it from Peter. We don't have an envoy there right now, since we are not the first to meet them. So it does seem like Peter is the suzerain of them currently. That's very interesting. So, take some more pictures of that. Click Laventa. And we don't really have to go into detail, because I don't think we're getting their bonuses anytime soon right now, so we'll deal with that later. Then we'll, oh. God damn it. So guess what's back? It seems that the barbarians have regrouped down at that little foot by our capital again. So, we have several options. I think we ought to take care of it again, I guess.
It depends on what the priority is. If we want to try to clear the path for a settler to go north, then maybe we could try to hit that northern camp. But the northern camp's not going to be as much of a threat to us, because the mountain and the river are making it harder for them to attack us.
Right.
So it would be more pressing to deal with this peninsula.
I think as long as we have the units here, we go in and deal with them.
Yeah, that seems solid.
Okay. So we're moving in. We got our boat scouting them out a little bit.
Especially now that we have an actual archer, it should go pretty efficient.
Yeah. Okay. Got that taken care of. Currently we're at 92 gold per turn and making 2.2. So we're going to go ahead and click next turn. This is going to go into turn 40. So this is the last turn I am able to edit anything regarding text and civics. So we can go ahead and move the warrior forward, move the archer forward. We're gonna swivel our boat around. And we're gonna move our scout north here. And we're gonna move our scout north here. It seems that Peter got the goody hut, unfortunately. But we found sort of the northern peninsula of the continent, which is really cool. Alrighty. Let's click next turn. Here we go. We're making it through quite a bit today, just to make sure that we make the most out of our last session. Oh, cool, we found a goody hut over here. A tribe of jungle dwellers who hopefully will grant us some insight. Maybe join our peoples. See if they can come with us. Okay, this longship has fully healed, so I'm moving him out towards the encampment again. And the archer is going to move forward and take a shot. And the warrior is going to move in take out these barbarians once and for all. I think, yeah, we've run into ice, so unfortunate.
Yeah, so I think just turn back around and
Yeah.
head on up. That way we'll be able to double team the quadriremes we run into.
So we discovered another barbarian encampment. There's that. God, there's a lot of barbarians. Holy shit. Okay. This is turn 41. We got 97 gold in the inventory. I might have missed that last turn. But we've been making 2.2 for the last few turns. How are we doing, Tiberius?
Okay, I got all that.
Okay.
Sean Box is complaining about ads on our stream.
Too bad. Ads are great.
Let's go to the money zone.
Oh god. Okay. So here's our dilemma. We really want this goody hut right now. But there is a barbarian quadrireme guarding it. The very quadrireme that our boat is gonna go fucks with. Okay.
Take it.
We're in.
Take it.
Okay.
We can take the hit.
Yeah, we can. Ooh, we got plus 20 horses from it. That's funny.
Oh, good.
And we got plus 1 era score. And we can move back as well, since we have that promotion, which allows us to move on hills effectively. So, I believe if we attack this quadrireme, we'll be in good shape. But I'm afraid it's gonna draw the attention of the second quadrireme, so now there are 2 of them now, basically, is what I'm saying.
I'm fairly certain. I don't know the specifics of the numerical matchup when there's 2 of them, but we're definitely safe to attack at least this one time.
Okay.
We will not be killed.
No, we will take barely any damage for it as well. So we're gonna do that, and it did 50 damage as well. So I'm pretty sure we can just kill this one next turn. But we'll have to wait and see. We're gonna try and finish off this encampment right here, right now. Nope. Still a little health left. Okay. With this scout, I kind of wanna fortify it, so I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna move this longship to go support the other longship. Okay. We're at 99 gold, 2.2 gold per turn. And things are riding. Turn number 43. Okay, so good news. First we're going to take out this encampment. We get plus 3 era score. For doing so. We've successfully fended them off again. Our longship actually has a promotion available. So we can either A, attack the quadrireme and risk it not dying, because it does have 50 health, and I'm not 100% sure it'll kill it for sure. Especially since now we're damaged. Before we were not. So we actually do less damage now.
Yes, I would say that we should attack it, and then next turn take the promotion.
Okay. I'm partial to take the promotion now, because next turn we can kill it for sure. If we attack it and we don't kill it now,
then we risk the second one showing up and finishing us off.
Yeah, but also it's just we take fewer turns now to kill it.
That's true. May as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to take the promotion.
You are the king.
It's going to be plus 7 combat strength versus naval units. We need more housing in Nidaros, which is good building a builder right now, because I don't know if the well housed. But we just have we have a nice growing population, which seems to be, it's good news. We need to accommodate that now. And I think we're gonna put, oh, by the way, I got gold from, killing the barbarian encampment in Tiberias. I don't remember exactly how much, but I'm at 146 right now. So I think I might move, let's see, what are we at here? 8 food return. Let's check out the district. Total food surplus. Yeah, we need to keep that surplus high, so we will keep everything exactly where it is. Actually, we could move off the deer and go onto the horses here and have a food surplus at the cost of 1 production. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that seems pretty good for right now. Because we keep the 1 builder, and we... No, it doesn't seem to have changed much. Okay. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna keep it the way it was. Okay, move this out this way. So we're at 146 gold per turn, and we are making 2 gold per turn. For whatever reason, it is no longer 2.2. Double checking to make sure that's totally correct, and it seems like that is totally correct. So yes. Moving on. Next turn. Turn number 45. Okay, so our scout took some damage from this warrior, but it seems it's like it's going to be totally fine. So I'm not worried about that. I actually think that we could just move it 1 here behind the Russians. No, that's a bad idea. There are 2 quadriremes there. Okay, it's a good thing we have a movement point left. Holy shit. That's like, that was some horror jump scare shit. Like we're moving behind these Russian scouts and like just to get away from this like
Just
2 health warrior
looming fleet of quadriremes.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay. So our builder is done. This good old boy is done. And let's
Hell yeah. Now, as the person on the council whose job it is to tell you what to do with builders, you should definitely make fishing boats.
that does give us food and housing, which are both good for our current situation in terms of housing. But also, the camp would give us housing as well, and +1 gold. But good news is we can do all 3. I do think
Hell yeah.
we should do 1 on the deer and maybe 2 on the fish so that we can trigger it. What does the horse give us? Pasture gives us +1 production. All of those are pretty good. But I think I like the gold right now, especially since we're already working the deer tile. Can I move it to there? No, I can't, huh? The fucking guy is in the way. Okay. So we're gonna build that. We're gonna build that fishing boat right here, right now. Ba-bam. Woohoo. We have built it. This warrior's we're gonna start moving back to solid ground. Move this quadrireme back. Start exploring new areas of the continent, and now we can finish off this quadrireme for good. Ba-bam. Taking them out. Alrighty.
Excellent.
So now, and this camp right here actually is very low. I'm thinking for our next production here in the great city of Nidaros that we possibly get a trader or start on our next settler. And I think a settler is going to be what it is. I'm going to get a third settler right here, right now. Or a second settler, I guess. Third city. Shoot, 148 plus 3 gold per turn. I clicked next turn, so I had to say that real fast. Oops, that wasn't the long ship. That was a builder. Well, we wasted some movement points there. That's okay. The builder's going to go build that camp as intended. We have successfully those dastardly quadrireme, and we're going to continue along the coast. And we found the second quadrireme. And we met a Bologna. Or is it pronounced Bologna? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Alright. They are ooh, nice. We found a new continent.
Also, that looks like it looks like we might have up in the north. We might have more land to explore.
Yeah. This is gonna be great. So we have Laurasia up here. Our settlers, our explorers have named it Eurasia. Laurasia. So that's great. The Bologna city-state. We're gonna just call it Bologna, okay, guys? Everyone's just gonna have to accept that. I don't care if it's wrong. So Bologna wants us to train a spearman. So yeah, that's our quest for them. And I believe they are a scientific city-state. And we will move our settler down. This scout will now heal. These units will move up and start the process. We are at 151 in our treasury, and we're making plus 3 gold per turn. And I believe we're making plus 7 from our cities, huh? Let's look at the yields real quick. It's giving it to us. Our worked tiles is giving us plus 1 gold. Did it change on me? Yes. So since we built that fishing boat, it switched over from the cattle to the fishing boat, and now we're making plus 1 gold in Nidaros. That's cool.
Cool.
What was that, Tiberius? Did you say something? No? Okay. I'm gonna click.
No, cool.
Clicking next turn. I'm gonna go into turn 46 now. And our Viking longship's gonna take a little damage, but I'm pretty sure we can just wipe this dastardly quadrireme.
He's a nice, sturdy boy.
Yeah, we can just fuck him up. And that is just a success for our navy. Look at that. So the scout's gonna continue exploring.
So once that ship's healed, we can send it north to explore the new continent and send the second ship to finish off our own coast.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Be sure to write some of this stuff down so that we can put that in the next Hearsay report. Assuming that.
I'll scribble it on something.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and build that camp. And hell yeah, we're now up to plus 4 gold per turn. Thank you. Continue moving these things forward. Clear those camps. So you'll notice I've taken a rather aggressive strategy towards these barbarians lately. Oh my god, the camp respawned. God damn it. Can it just die already? Holy crap, these guys are persistent. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore it for now. We might build another military unit just to make sure they don't come towards us. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a solid move. That'd be helpful.
This barbarian is chasing our scout, and I don't think it can kill it. It has only like 1 health left, pretty much. So I'm pretty sure we're okay. But I don't know. What do you think, Adam? I mean, Hare.
Sorry, I was checking Discord about what specifically.
About this scout here being chased by this really wounded barbarian who just doesn't seem to want to give up on chasing it.
What does the UI say a battle result would be?
It would be a major defeat, but it would die. Our guy would be fine. He would. I mean, it wouldn't be fine, but he would.
I say do it. I say do it because it'll kill the barbarian and it'll also take him out of range. Like he won't be near the quadrireme.
Well, the
He'll be able to
quadrireme
just
can't get
heal.
up there anyway.
Yeah, so like I think unless there's someone hiding in the fog of war, I think we're fine to just kill that warrior with the scout.
I honestly think we just let it smash itself into us instead, because the fortify will give us some defensive points, right?
Yes, definitely. That is how it works, I think.
Okay. Maybe we could also just move on to the hill there, and that'll give us more defensive bonus.
I mean, we could probably just fortify. He'll kill himself on our stick, and we'll be able to do whatever we want.
Impale himself. Very nice. This guy he's bloodthirsty, this guy. Wow, what a guy. Yeah, okay, so we're at 154 gold right now, and we're making +4 gold per turn. 2 gold is coming from our worked tiles now, which is pretty cool. The other +2 is coming from, well, the other +5 is coming from our palace, and then we have, I believe, 4 gold worth of expenses. So that's that. Clicking next turn. Yep. So just as expected, this asshole barbarian who doesn't want to leave our scout alone just ran himself into us and took a beating and is now dead. This quadrireme this Viking longship will rest and repair, and this scout will continue down this way to explore the northern side of our continent, which we have yet to look at. This longship will go this way. This scout will continue to fortify until healed, and this builder will go build that second ship. Second fishery or whatever it's called.
Please don't make me go back to
Fishing
LA.
boats.
Actually, if it looks like our scouts are going to finish scouting our own coast, we could instead send the second longship up the alt. Depending on how large that landmass ends up being, we could send them along opposite sides of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So, going to click next turn. Right now we have 158 gold in the treasury, and we're making +4 gold per turn. And barbarians spotted us again, but we're going to go kill them right now anyway, so take that, barbarians. Take a nice little picture of that. We're gonna move this, the builder is going to build our fishing boats. Craftsmanship has been boosted, and celestial navigation has been boosted. making it just in time for the next 4 turns to finish both of our civics and our tech, which is very convenient. Lines up very nicely. So we're going to move these guys out, and we're going to go take care of that encampment. This long ship will continue up the coast. This scout will cross the river. Looks like we got a coast there. Okay. We are at 162 gold plus 4 gold per turn. Turn 48 right now. Looks like we're going to be ending at turn 52. Alright. Exploring, we see a little Russian builder here. Continue there. Just gonna heal. Okay. Looks like Vilnius has already gotten started on that camp, so that's really nice. Is that within 5 tiles of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically it is, if you count from the border, but I don't know if that actually counts. I don't really care about this scout right now. It's not doing any damage to us, but it is spotted us. We're going and killing his camp right now anyway. We're at 166 plus 4 gold per turn still, going into turn 50 now. Okay, river floods. Not for us, luckily, but our scout did witness it here in the Yenisei River, up north of
Put it
St.
on his
Petersburg.
Instagram.
What? This guy's gonna continue looking around. We found the borders of another Russian city. We'll see what they look like very soon. Our warriors and archers are moving into position to take that. And 5 minutes. Alright, so we are at turn 50, 170 gold in the treasury, and plus 4 gold per turn. And then we're going to go ahead and click next turn again. Alright, so we have discovered early empire, meaning this will be our last turn. Well, we're going to end right now, but we discovered early empire. I think that's because it boosted, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
Because we just hit 6 population total. So we're gonna pause here. Our amenities are low in Oslo, and I saw something pop up on the screen that might be incredibly relevant for people who are interested in these sorts of things. I'm trying to remember exactly where. History timeline, no. Do you know where I could find just like general intrigue? I think it's just under Russia, right? Let's see. Yeah. Rumor has it. No, I think. I don't know. Where is it? Where is the. Trying to find it. It's basically I saw that Russia founded a religion. Is what I saw. I think it was Eastern Orthodoxy, and we can go check the religion here. Yeah, St. Petersburg. They get holy site districts get +1 faith from adjacent tiles. They got divine inspiration All world wonders provide +4 faith, and synagogues allows construction of synagogues +5 faith. So Russia's really going hard on the religion. We're going to eventually be able to pick a governor right now, which is something the legislature will have to define on how to do. There's currently no process for picking governors. We're having new policies here, and our new civics are right there. And I think that's just about that. So thanks everyone for joining me. I'm gonna go have dinner now.
Thank you so much for having us.
And thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys helping me out, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. So, good luck to my opponents in the election. Good luck to everyone who's running. And vote Cloud9, Grand Pirate Party, and the executive ticket under those same parties. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'm going to stop the stream.
Yar har.